And good morning, everybody. Mike Niemiec here with some early morning grain and oilseed comments for this end of the month, Thursday, November 30th. Well, the big news is the end of the month bringing first notice date for the December contracts. We had a couple of surprises in the delivery period. First off, we had deliveries pretty much across the board, but pretty much they were also for the soft red winter wheat and in the corn. Both of them saw registrations increase. Both of them saw the first notice date deliveries were larger than expected, and both of them were put out by commercials and pretty much at this point in time seemingly set by street names. So overall, the delivery period for the December contracts has somewhat of a negative tone. Being the end of the month, overnight trade, we have the wheat prices down roughly around 2 cents, corn down a penny, beans down 2, the meal market down $2.50, but we have a little bit of a rebound in the soybean oil. That's up around 35 points. Be aware that apparently, reportedly, that sometime today that the government will come on out with the biofuel mandates, and that is supposed to be somewhat affecting corn and soybean oil usage, so we'll keep an eye on that. But for the month, pretty much what has been going on has been what's been seen both seasonally and or with the Commitment of Traders report. We have wheat prices down roughly around 5 to 6 cents, corn prices down around 7 cents for the month, but the bean market's up around 7, the meal market's up $11, with the soybean oil market down roughly 45 points. But once again, we're not at the end of the day and or the end of the month as of yet. But as you can see, the beans are higher, corn and wheat are lower, and that's how the Commitment of Traders report has been panning on out and or with the seasonals. Later on this morning, or in a few minutes or so, we'll be getting our weekly export sales. As we've been highlighting before, the demand pace has been behind a year ago and behind what the USA has been forecasting. We'll see how that pans on out here in a few minutes. The USDA also further came on out with their extended 10-year baseline projections as far as carryouts go. Kind of what we were looking at yesterday is kind of maintaining itself. A wheat carryout that's roughly going to be between 800 and 650 million bushels. Looks like it's tightening on up, but once again, we still have the world supplies that are affecting our performance to go and export. 2.6 billion in corn sounds like it's going to be somewhat static throughout the next 10 years. We'll see how that pans out. Obviously, that's not bullish on paper. They still seemingly like those beans, 350 to a 375 carryout. But as we mentioned before, is that really a valid number with our export pace and if South America has a good crop? Speaking of South America, we'll continue as we work our way into December, January, weather becoming more important, a little bit of a wall of worry for the Argentinians. And then, as I said before, it's the end of the month, and if the fundamentals seemingly still on paper not all that bullish, it turns into money flow. And it being the end of the month, that's seemingly what's going to happen as people position themselves and or liquidate, with the month end being for November 30th. So once again, we'll see how that pans on out. These are my opinions, not that of ADM or ADMIS. Thank you.